Hey, what's up, you guys? Tom is back with another LinScents video. And before I get into the fragrances today, I just want to thank you guys again. I can't say it enough. The support, the kind words, the likes, the dislikes, doesn't matter. I'm just glad that you guys are constantly coming here for some fragrance news, fragrance reviews, your grooming reviews, electric reviews, doesn't matter. I'm just glad that you guys keep coming back. And with that being said, we're definitely getting close to 700 subscribers again. You know, every time we get to that 100 subscribers, we're going to have another giveaway, maybe another t-shirt, maybe we can rock out a new LinScents type t-shirt, get a different design going. And then definitely send you guys a fragrance as well. So, if you guys have won before in the past, you guys know what it's all about. Definitely let people know that, I am the real deal. There is no, there's no company giving me fragrances to give to you guys. These fragrances come out of my pocket, out of my collection, spending my own money to make sure you guys are happy with the content here. So, with that being said, I have 3 under the radar springtime fragrance, okay? Spring, summer, maybe transitioning from fall to spring, because man, honestly, after those snowstorm hit about a month ago, it's been pretty much almost like spring already. Like it's been almost kind of like a fall type of feeling, and then we're just kind of transitioning into spring. Now, again, depending on where you live in the country, spring can mean 60 degrees like it is here in Wisconsin. It can mean 80 or 90 degrees somewhere in Texas, maybe Vegas and California, stuff like that, Florida. So with that being said, again, these are just based off of what I take as spring. Spring again is anytime pretty much after like March 20th, and then you're kind of going into about June, that little area where you just never know what the weather's going to be like. Honestly, spring and fall can pretty much be like combined, because you just never know what you're going to get with those two, seasons. But with that being said, I got 3 under the radar springtime, transitioning from fall fragrances that I want to share with you guys, okay? Now, these all are pretty much less than $30. Depending on where you can get them. Sometimes you might be able to find one of these at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, maybe Burlington for less than $20. But let's get into these fragrances, okay? First one up is from the house of Rochas, and this one I got from a trade, so you know who you are if you sold this to me or you traded this to me. Rochas Aquaman. You guys, this one is just simple, okay? You got some citruses working up here. I think it's some grapefruit. You also got rosemary in here, which kind of gives it this spicy, this fresh herby spicy take with that orange up at the top. This thing is just so fresh. It's crisp, it's light, it's airy, it's aromatic, it's all those things into one, okay? Now the thing is, the guy who traded it to me, he actually said it kind of reminded him of pickle juice. Now, if you smell it and then you kind of tell yourself, man, someone said this smells like pickle juice, you might kind of get that take from it as well. But if you think about it, it's probably most likely from that grapefruit. If you think about pickle juice, you got that sourness, okay? So you got grapefruit, lending that sourness like a pickle juice would, okay? And then you got like some rosemary and some spices in here. That would be kind of like the dill, what you would get from dill in a smelling pickle juice. So with this one, again, you might think that way, but then again, you might just think of a nice citrus, kind of like green, kind of aromatic, spicy. This stuff right here, you guys, I actually dig this stuff a lot. And honestly, take a look at that bottle. It looks like a damn, like one of those throwback mics, back in the day when they used to, actually sing for real on the like award shows, and they would have that nice cool mic like that. But man, this stuff, again, I'm assuming you can have this for less than $25, again, depending on where you, get this at. But definitely check this one out. Again, you got citrus, you got some rosemary and stuff like that, some nice fresh herbs and stuff like that. But man, I definitely like this bottle right here. This stuff right here, Rochas Aquaman. Again, don't get confused with Davidoff's Aquaman, because I think they kind of almost, the boxes kind of almost look alike. So don't get confused with that one. But this again, Rochas Aquaman. Next up is from the house of United Dreams. This one is United Colors of Benton. This is that one summer, okay? Now, this one kind of reminds me a little bit of Polo Red Extreme. Kind of has that, like, up top we got some like citrus, and then it's kind of like powdery and sweet, and then this has like some coffee at the end, which the coffee actually comes out very nicely in this fragrance at the end, you guys. You know, maybe after about 45 minutes, the coffee really starts kind of creeping up into this fragrance, and it's very nice, you guys. But that citrus up the top, that kind of powderiness kind of lends this nice little balance to that coffee. But man, this is just a nice fruity, citrusy, and then coffee. You got a little bit of woods in here as well. But man, this stuff is nice, you guys. And this stuff actually, you know, the projection is not the greatest with this one. You're gonna get probably about an arm's length worth of projection, but the performance, the longevity actually on this one is actually pretty decent, easily 6+ hours, okay? With this one, this United Dreams, this one summer, again, United Colors of Benetton, okay? But man, this stuff, look at that bottle too. You got this nice little wood. It's not really wood, but it kind of looks like wood, but it's a very nice finishing touch to this bottle. This nice kind of red orange kind of bottle on the back. Good, there we go. But again, you guys, this is just a nice, simple, this kind of almost reminds me a little bit of fragrance from Ferragamo. I think it's that urban, forgot what the name of it is, some urban though, where it's kind of got that freshness, but then that coffee kind of creeps up into it. That's kind of what this reminds me a little bit of. But again, or again, that Red Extreme from Polo, this is very nice, you guys. Check this out, less than 30 bucks on eBay, 3.4 ounce. Here you go, United Dreams one summer. Last but not least, this is the fragrance that I said, man, there is a possibility that you can find this at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, okay? I don't think Ross or Burlington will have this. Maybe Burlington, because sometimes Burlington, you know, they sneak up on you and they have a couple of them that you just haven't seen anywhere. But man, this fragrance, let me tell you, Brooks Brothers Blue right here, okay? This is nice orangey. It's got grapefruit, and then it has some cardamom up here. So when you smell it though, it's gonna almost kind of make you think of a nice orange. If you smell like a nice orange Starburst, like a piece of Starburst, the orange flavored one, that's what you're gonna get with this, with that little bit of spice from that cardamom. And then later on in this fragrance, you get this lavender that kind of makes it feel almost like barbershoppy, and then you get all these nice dry wood at the end, this dry woods at the end, which is very nice. Man, this is actually the scent of the day too. As you can see, I'm wearing like a blue hoodie, so I decided to go with this Brooks Brothers Blue. But again, orange, creamy, that nice spice that you get from that cardamom, which adds this like sweetness too as well to it. It's not overly sweet, you guys. This one is definitely a nice, man, just going to that nice little, maybe you got that nice little outdoor wedding in the springtime, maybe just kind of lounging around, maybe just kind of going to a couple of stores and stuff like that, and you want to smell orange creamy goodness, this is the one for you guys. But again, definitely, I don't know if TJ Maxx and Marshalls will have this still. I got this about a year ago, so there's a possibility you might not find them. But if you do, you will be able to get these for less than 17 bucks. I think I paid 16 bucks for this one, so less than 17 bucks. 3.4 ounce Brooks Brothers Blue. This stuff right here, man. And take a look at that frosty bottle, which is very nice. The cap feels like shit, but the bottle is very nice. That crisp frosted blue with this kind of like this sheep hanging in that like fucking cloth or whatever that is. But anyways, Brooks Brothers Blue, this fragrance is just very nice, you guys. Again, nice, cheap. There you go. That is 3 under the radar spring fragrances, okay? Fall to spring, because honestly, once winter kind of ends a little bit, once you kind of get rid of all that snow, if you think about it, the way the weather feels, it almost feels like a nice crisp fall day. So I'm thinking fall into spring, because honestly, we really don't get a straight from the winter into spring. It almost feels like you get a winter, then it kind of turns into fall a little bit again, and then it turns into spring. Because you think about it, at the end of winter, the trees they still don't have any leaves on it. Okay, just almost kind of like fall when the leaves are pretty much blown off the trees. So this is almost similar into that way. So just think about that: a fall into winter into spring transition fragrances right there. 3 under the radar fragrances that probably no one really talks about, but there you guys go. You had Rochas Aquaman, you had One Summer, and then you had Brooks Brothers Blue. But there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, leave a comment, like, subscribe, share. Peace out. Yeah!